Testing audio. Audio looks good. So I had originally wanted to show off the two new ships that came out, the lockbox ones, but unfortunately I have had almost nothing sell over the last 2 days. So I don't have the Ravager yet, but I have the Psy ship. And this Ravager just keeps crashing in price. 225? Jeez. And there's one at 225, so I'm gonna try to just get this ship to sell quick so I can grab it. Hello there. Yeah, I'm just trying to get the Ravager real quick. I'm just trying to get something to sell, but I really have not had any success getting stuff to sell now for the last 2 days. Or I should say anything large. Oh wow, someone put one up for 100 mil. Wow. That's a bit low. Someone undercut the both of the wide arc and the Omni for the Herald, or not the Herald, the Hur'q weapons significantly there. That's unfortunate. I'll probably just keep these and use these then. I'm not gonna sell them that cheap. Am I lagging? I can't actually slot this project. There we go. It's rather unfortunate. I haven't done anything with the new Hur'q weapons yet, but I went and opened 25 of the weapon packs that I got from opening the boxes that I did on stream last time I streamed. And I got an Omni, a Wide Arc, and one of the Vanity Shields. The Vanity Shield was actually on the very first box. But unfortunately, that doesn't seem to be that valuable. Yeah, 30 million. Jeez. Kathy is really expensive. 450. Just no supply for it. Search ascending price. Okay. That's unfortunate. I don't like selling stuff this low, but I'll sell one ship just so I can pick up the Ravager. Hopefully someone picks up on that offer. Walker's easy. I've already got one on another character, so that was very fast. Of course, that's broke. What's going on here? crazy. That ship's already at 220. Okay. There's the Ravager, and there's the assembly. So this trade-off of the assembly is super broken from what I understand. It's comparable to the like the Hive or the Hur'q beacon, performance-wise or something. It's really stupid. It's already filtered out of SCM though, thankfully. It's a weird looking design. Then you've got the underside of the Hur'q ships where it's a bunch of pokey stuff. Bunch of spikes. Okay, let's look at this console. Don't care about the passives. It's a slow kinetic damage minus cloak. Yeah, I don't care about that. Be interesting to mess with this heavy weapon though. Yeah. I was using that trait in some HSCs this morning. We were doing some 4-man ones, and that was quite something. Though I didn't get to fully test it because Florian was being an elitist tank and like taking all the threat. It's ruining the fun for me. I'll use all the consoles just to see how they are, but I don't expect anything out of them. And these can use the swarmers that I already had from having the dread. That's why I put these all on this character. Get the complete set going. I don't know if I mentioned this by the way, but like this tier 6 rep stuff, and especially I hate this UI change. This UI change is just it's terrible to me. They're trying to like make this similar to the console UI, but the UI we had before was so much more simplified, gave so much more information when you're looking at just one screen. Now you have to click through 15 different things just to get all the information you had on the one screen before. It's pretty stupid. To me, at least. And I'm doing a phaser setup on this, so... Wide arc, prolonged, quad. Hello, Arctic Knife. Alright. Yeah, this rep window really annoys me. I wish we could use multiple wide arcs. I'd love to just be able to go and use the both of these. And I'll just try to equip it because sometimes you never know with cryptic. Damn. Need to go upgrade that. I'm gonna put the Terran Disruptor on just because the Terran Disruptor is so good that even when you're not running consoles to buff it, it's still gonna be the top performing weapon. It's just that good. And for the last thing, I guess, let's do a phaser tort. Best size ship for feds these days? Oh, that's probably still the same old options. So, what is it? The Eternal. What is it? The Nautilus? Yeah, I think it's the Nautilus, Eternal. The Edolg for low-buy ship. That's an amazing ship. The Sona is really popular right now, but it's really expensive to have fully set up. And that's more of a high-end thing. But yeah, if you have the Eternal from the C store, that's good enough. I'll make this really tanky and run some phaser colony consoles on it. I was thinking that was one of the Hur'q consoles. Oops, let's see. I think that's the other one? Yep, that's the full 3-piece on. So we can see how bad the how some these other consoles are. Oh, that's a pilot seat, okay. So scatter volley, torp spread 3, chemo 3, beta 1. And this being a pilot, I should probably put a bridge officer there that can actually take advantage of stuff. Let's swap these two around. There we go. And as per usual, the fourth weapon, or one of the things, just randomly disappeared. The fun part where I go through and set up the tray. It's very fun. Yeah, that'll work. I'm not gonna burn Dill, I've got some vouchers I can use instead. I need to get this combat buff filled. I'm not gonna mess with the size shit. I'm not set up on this character for it. And it's not that great of a size ship anyways, so I'm gonna focus on this little escort here being its... well, it should be the better of the two. I'm turning this game sound down because this game is just so loud. It's at 7 right now, I'll turn it down to 4. I'm trying to find where the SCM, like the real-time parser, is actually on my screen. It's hidden somewhere. Like it's set to no matter what on the stream it'll show up right there, but on my actual desktop it's somewhere. Yeah, it's on this third monitor. Okay. It's basically on the other side of the screen, like all the screens. It's hidden over there. Though parsing red alert, or not red alert, system patrol isn't exactly optimal. I'm just pulling it up to have it up. I want to see how this heavy weapon does. And game sound down to 2. Let's see if that works. There's 2 now. So this is pretty decent. One down, like 4 to 5 to go. Hate when that happens. Sometimes if you go back in too fast, it'll immediately put you right back into your previous instance. Hopefully that was enough time. There we go. Yeah, we just gotta level up this ship. So, when you were testing the hive defenses straight, were you seeing the swarmer pets in SCM, or were you using a different parser? Because when I was using them last night, I didn't see them at all in SCM. Good. I wasn't sure. I haven't had the chance to talk to Alfie about it yet. I was going to last night, but then I was playing some FPS games and like, forgot about it. I was doing some stuff in Blackout, the new Call of Duty Battle Royale stuff, and I was failing quite quite a bit. And then I did some Siege. We haven't done any update to SCM, so whatever change Alfie had made a while back just stuck through and they're still blocked, which is good. And that was tier 5 within 5 minutes. You know, I actually like this console here, the Ravager beam, which I guess is the one off this, right? Where is it? Yeah, it's like a lance that just keeps going off in front of you. I like that. I just wish that there was something here in the set to reduce the cooldown of the consoles, because 2-minute cooldowns suck. I'll wait for the cooldowns to go down, then pop into an ISA. Which I hear is going to be incredibly rough due to terrible teammates right now. So I've got about a minute, 90 seconds on vital cooldowns. So if you want to join, just join the ISA queue. I'll make sure it was the ISQ. Yeah, I joined the ISA. Okay. I expect this to be a great match. Yeah, I'm pulling all the threat here. Jeez. That was a bit rough at the start. Well, just throughout that. We didn't have as much DPS in the teams I'd have liked, but that's what you gotta deal with if you do a pug. Though we only had one under 10k, so this wasn't the worst pug ever. It's just that I can't tank in an escort like that. Not when I don't have the setup quite right. Like, I'm realizing I have the colony consoles on, the only thing I have on to trigger them is the scatter volley. I should have a dummy fa on, like here, to help proc those consoles. That would have helped me, maybe enough to have prevented my death there. I also need... I'm tempted to try, like, just go over, grab my disruptor stuff. Like, I just need the wide arc and do, like, a rapid fire build on this. I think it'd work pretty well. But, I mean, rapid fire works on pretty much anything that can use rapid fire. if you have the right stuff for it. Gonna give that a shot though. Actually, let's give this a shot. I haven't messed with this console much. Good evening. I'm just gonna slap a standard disruptor setup on this because I went out a while back. I got the crit D damage 3 spirals, so it's like damage times 6 on these things basically. It's just crazy how good these are. And I'm actually going to drop the multi-mission set there. Where's another disruptor console? There. So I'll use the fire at will to trigger both the colony tac consoles and preferential targeting to help the rapid fire. And with that, I can... I guess I can move up to beta too. Let's see here. I guess distributed targeting. There's not really much else I can do there. Let's see if a Kittimer pops. Just go in there and like see how this does against a gate or something. I'm just gonna go in. I'll do a transformer first and just ignore the generators. Just see how much burst I can get down. But so far, I'm liking this Ravager. It's crazy how cheap it is. I need to go look at the parse though. See what the heavy weapon did. The heavy weapon did 8K. So it's not the best, but that's only one run. So far, the best experimental weapon or heavy weapon that you can get is the Sheller off of the Shuktin, the Zenkethi escort. And looking at these numbers, I don't think this thing's gonna beat it, which isn't surprising. The Sheller just has really good stats. Yeah, this Ravager escort, it's already down to almost 200 million. It's gonna be below 200 million at this rate. It's just gonna keep dropping. For a lockbox ship, that's cheap. I mean, we're talking, this is a lockbox ship, and it's been out for, what, 3-4 days, and it's already 200 million? I bought this off the exchange at the start of this stream, basically, for 220 mil. And they just keep dropping. I'll probably pick up another one or two when they drop below 200, just for some other characters. Because it's a decent ship. There's nothing, like, majorly wrong with it. It just doesn't have, like, a good specialization seat. Or anything that makes it, like really unique over other options. But it's still a solid ship. It's a 5-2 escort carrier. I got this stupid bug, my turrets aren't firing. That thing would have been dead. The turrets aren't firing. Okay, the bug is ignoring the probe. I was hoping they were gonna get it. So, I ain't died off the bat in there in a while, so I need some more survivability on this. That was terrible. I could drop preferential targeting. Hmm. Jeez. Someone's selling both the escort and the multi-mission for 400 mil. That is just really sad. And that's a good deal, but it's just sad that we're in the first week of a new lockbox. I mean, we're not even full like halfway through that first week basically, and the ships are both so cheap already. I've never seen them drop this fast. It's just crazy. Thinking what else I could do. I could just put on. Yeah, let's just do that. I'll just put the Protometer on. Call it a day. I still haven't done this defensive starbase one. I've heard it's got some issues though. I don't know what to do now. I guess I could do Q for random. But if I get ground, I hate ground so much in this game. It should be like this. The setup I have for ground is from like a year and a half, 2 years ago, but it should still work. Yeah, I'll join a random advanced if I get ground. If it's like a really bad ground map, then I'll leave. If it's something decent, I'll stay. No ability to see what it is. Let's see. What did I just get myself into? This is such an enjoyable map. I'm just gonna, like, rally at breach site. Yeah, there we go. This is exactly the situation you want to be in as a rapid fire build. Reflection. Son of a bitch. The Kopesh should probably... I mean, it's situational, I'd say. I'd rather use the Kopesh with the 3-piece. If you're not running the 3-piece, do the Vanguard Warship. That was extremely fun, guys. You know, the devs were right. You know, this random task force operation thing lets us enjoy all of this content that we've played hundreds of times before. I enjoyed the breach so much that I went out and bought the thing, you know, during the last breach event where it gave me 10 of the tokens. I only had to run breach 4 times throughout the event. I was able to run breach a total of 0 times because it's such an enjoyable queue. And it gave me a common reward, of course. So what is that common reward? Like 5 marks, pretty much 70 marks, okay. That's disappointing. Need more Terran, because Terran's the only one I care about getting up to tier 6. The rest of them, I can't really be bothered enough. There's not enough benefit from hitting tier 6 to like justify the time investment to get them up to tier 6. The only reason I'm going for Terran is because the phaser Terran energy weapons. I don't like the trait buffs 25%, which is pretty much nothing. I'm gonna do another random and see what happens. I'm gonna hate myself for hitting that button again. I already am disappointed after getting breach there. I enjoy breach about as much as being kicked in the nuts. Yeah, pretty much sums it up. That's how I feel about a few of these queues. Some of them I'd rather, well, just be kicked in the nuts. I mean, if I'm being honest, like, some of these, you just sit there for 15 minutes pretty much doing nothing. But it's, you know, it's supposed to be enjoyable content. You're supposed to enjoy playing it. What did it just put me in now? Oh. I don't have a rebreather. EV suit time. That's fine. This is the TR map, basically. What is this TR I've got on? It's not even epic. What's going on? Did Timber really go out and say don't go above 20% fucking crit chance? That is some of the stupidest. I'll try not to swear too much, but that is ridiculous. How could some. That's, this guy in Armada chat saying that Timberwolf said not to go above 20%. That one's already been rescued. Yeah, I just I hate, saying bad things about other like STO content producers. I was on a podcast with Timber, but get me out of this place. I'm gonna go have fun typing in Armada chat here. Just like I'm gonna scroll back up, like look at some of this again. Let's see here. Anyone on? Timberwolf says never go past 20%. This is killing me. Terrible. It just sucks to see that people are, still giving bad advice. Like, and I don't want to say too much, because it's drama. A lot of it's old, and it's not good to, with such a small community to go out and just say bad things about, other STO content creators. But just seeing stuff like that is just frustrating. Like, hello, Ezreal. When some of the videos have been put out by other people, I've had people come up with builds in the past that they're following this, and it's just, it hurts. Let's see here. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, just doing a bit of typing here. I'm just gonna be alt tabbed, just pulling something out. Like, and I don't want to. When I'm talking about some of this stuff, I don't want it to turn into just a stream of me bashing other people and stuff. So, try not to go too much further into it. Because, like, something I think a lot of people, when I'm talking about stuff like this, if you guys have been around a while, I used to be on the show, a podcast with some of the people here that we're having issues with, and it's just it's really, it really sucks to be in a position where you know people you formerly were on a, like something like that with, so you were closely associated with them, where they're going and they're putting out content that is then causing you issues because it's just giving people bad advice. You've got people coming in What I really hate is people seeing videos. They go in, they do the build, and it's not as good as it could be. They've wasted resources on bad, stuff that's been recommended to them that was bad. Ideally, I think everyone should go through, like, especially remove all of the build videos they have from before season 13. But people don't want to do that, and people don't want to do it because they're still getting ad revenue off those videos. I need to go through do that myself. Just turn them all off. Any build video from before season 13. I don't know. It's good to be able to see, what builds were. But even when I put in like pre-season 13, a random guy coming in that doesn't know, about season 13 isn't going to know that means that the build is outdated. Ugh. I'm ranting too much. I need to go shoot stuff. Let's see here. I'm thinking about maybe trying to change something up here. I guess I'll keep typing in Armada chat first. Oh, that was excessively loud. Jeez. That hurt my ears. I'm sorry about that. I skinned the Dropbox link to the guy for SCM. See you, Ezra. Okay, that part's broke. That was bug there, but that was a better run. 164k, not the best, but I'll take it. I want to see the number on the experimental weapon. So, cannons did normal. The heavy weapon, once again, right around 8k. That's the second time in a row, so not the best ever so far. But, the console off this thing did 2.6, almost 2.7k. That's okay. Point defense didn't do as great as usual. Nullifying tractor field did 448 DPS. That's nothing. And the energy nullifiers, yeah, did like 154 DPS. The nullifiers, those have always been trash though. So there wasn't really high expectations for those. But let's take a look at the pets quick. Did I not have pets out? My pet's just not showing at all. I wonder if anything that has Swarmer in the title just is blocked in SCM right now. I'm gonna have to ask Alfie about that. That's great if it is though. Trekkie, is the carrier any good? You know, honestly, I think this is a solid ship. It's, you know, is it going to be the top ship ever? No, but I think under the right setup, when they fully fix the ship, because it has a few issues right now. You've got the turret issue like many ships have, but this ship is not scaling up properly HP wise. Spartan already confirmed on Reddit that this is being looked into and will probably be fixed soon. So the HP is extremely low on it, so it's very easy to die in it. But it's a 5.2 ship with a hangar bay, and still has its experimental weapon. So if you put this on a character, got the shucked in for the sheller, and we're using, you know, some solid pets on this, it's pretty good. I need to try and pull up CLR. I don't know if I have it installed. I want to see what the Swarmer pets did. And then CLR won't even read it. Terrible. Vanguard warship or Kopesh good? I mean, either. Are you comparing this ship, like this Hur'q Ravager, to those? Is that what you're asking? Like, I don't think this ship is going to beat, you know, the top DPS ships, but I think that this is a solid ship. You've got just an Ensign Psi, which that's all you need. I mean, you're not going to be running like exotics or control right now anyways. Hold on. Um, but yeah, it's I don't know. It's a solid ship. The bridge officer layout on it could use some improvement. It's only got the one spec seat, and it's a pilot, which it's on the lieutenant commander, so you don't have access to the pilot abilities. But it's good. Like, you can do a standard Oxtabat setup on this fine. For 200 million EC though, this ship's a good deal, I would say. It's pretty solid for that price. Yeah, I've never seen a lockbox ship drop this fast before. Like, this is exceptionally fast. 222 right now. Yesterday they were 260. I log on today, they're 220. I pick one up, start the stream. And assembly's the same. About 220. So there's not many crit offs on the exchange right now. I've got the only crit severity KDF up. And then there's 3. Oh no, someone did undercut me. Okay, it updated. But I had a more common price. I had it just exceptionally high because there was nothing else up there. Send you one, yeah. I need a lot of stuff to sell so I can like get me some stuff. Mostly keys. There's a flood of the sensor-linked wide arc phasers. Man, it's terrible. This hurts my immersion. There was none on there the other day, and now there's 3 others. There's no disruptor ones, though. But yeah, if anyone has any like STO questions or any topics, just ask. Just gonna be alt tabbed here for a minute. I'm probably gonna call it here. Just I gotta go deal with some stuff too. So yeah, hopefully some of the stuff sells. I want to mess around with the Hur'q stuff a little bit more because I really think this Hur'q Ravager is a pretty solid ship, especially considering the price point. At this point, it's gonna be under 200 million, if not this weekend, within the next week. New build for your Vengeance and a Psy ship. 3 years old. Yeah, if you join the Discord, if you're not already on it, you can ask in there for help. Just post the builds, like myself, or we've got a few in there that, you know, pretty knowledgeable when it comes to builds, so that's linked below if you want to check that out. Just post your build in like the build talk channel, just some screenshots or something, or if you want to do a STO Academy, just whatever, screenshots work. And there's plenty of us there that can help you out. There's also the Reddit STO builds Discord, that's pretty good. But anyhow, I am going to hop off here for now, so thank you everyone for tuning in, and I will be uploading this to YouTube here shortly. And I'll see you all sometime next week.